Anacapa is a place where you can find yourself.
I feel like it happens without even realizing it does.
You know, children have such an innate desire to learn. They're so creative. And that was something that we really felt was important, was to invest in our children.
Anapaca School is a 7 through 12 coeducational independent school located in Santa Barbara, actually part of the Presidio. Anapaca School actually was started in 1981. The 4 pillars of Anapaca School are community, academics, outdoor adventuring and travel, and arts and physical movement.
We all, as educators, want to do the best we can to help our students, but students also need to be able to advocate for themselves, and in a big classroom, in a big school, that can be really challenging for a lot of students.
I think there are a lot of things that make Anacapa special, but one of the things that I noticed right away was we really get to know the students on a personal basis. We understand their interests and their learning styles.
Everybody is very welcoming and always willing to just be your buddy immediately.
Coming together with new people is actually a lot easier when you're in a smaller environment.
You get to know each other as a person a lot, and not just as your classmate, as a student.
You know, as a student here, I was close with a lot of my teachers. I was able to talk with them, joke around with them in between classes. And so I think when I came here as a teacher, I really wanted to kind of be that person that the teachers were for me when I was a student here.
My teaching style, like a lot of the other teachers here, we stress experiential learning, so learning through doing.
And not only are you memorizing, you're really understanding the concept at hand and showing that you can shift that topic to the real world.
They can explain stuff to you specifically in a way that you understand.
What you really want to do is stretch it out, so you can probably do every 2 days. Remember, it needs to be on the line is where.
I started to understand that learning math is not just about learning to get the quiz grade, but learning to get the full picture. So if you really learn math, you can do much more, and math is way more fun.
At Anacapa, students have the unique ability to explore their passions and explore their interests. They're able to do that through our elective program.
So we have ceramics classes, we have drawing classes, we have a rock band class.
I feel like before I joined this school, I didn't even think about singing at all. I listened to this, but I'm not gonna sing in front of people. You know, doing shows, I think, really makes us all step out of our comfort zone. I think about the certain chord I'm playing, the certain solo I have to do, and I'm just if I think about it too much, I'm probably gonna mess up. Yeah, I was just more open to make mistakes, I guess.
A lot of schools are focused on what goes on in the classroom. We focus a lot on what goes on outside of the classroom.
There's the opportunity to have 3 outdoors expeditions for the students. We've gone to Catalina Island, we've gone to Big Sur. We actually had an international trip last year to Costa Rica, which is an amazing experience for the students.
The trip was really about bringing kids together and putting them in a place where a lot of them have never been.
We don't really want to be outside of our comfort zone, and we stay in the things that we want to do or the things that we know. You could find something that you actually really like and you never knew about it.
We've gone camping twice. I went on the snow camping trip. I've never had an experience like that. I've never had an experience that tests my physical and mental ability to the fullest, and I think it really taught me to really just push through even when it's hard.
I think that the biggest message of doing a long hike or doing a lot of camping is that it takes teamwork. That brings kids closer together. It brings the faculty closer together, and that connection and community is what we really strive to do at Anacapa.
One thing that I'll remember most is how much I've grown this year and how much I've learned about who I am and where I stand.
I hope they look back on it as a time where they kind of developed an idea of the kind of person they want to be as an adult, and hopefully as a place where they're given the tools and the experiences and the knowledge that they need to go out in the world and become that person.
I have been in a lot of different educational environments, and I am totally bought into this educational model. I've seen what it can do, and I see how it can transform students' lives and teachers' lives.
You know, that's the most special thing is are they leaving with a sense of pride? Are they leaving with a sense of community? And can they at any time feel comfortable to come back and ask for something or come on campus and see everybody again?
It's just, that's so evident that these kids have grown so much in such a short amount of time. So I would highly recommend Anacapa to any family looking for the best possible experience for their child. Anacapa is the place.